Hey, everybody. Renee here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm going to show you what's staying and what's going for our new annual catalog that comes out in May. So in May, you'll be able to see and order from a new catalog. Right now, by April 9th, you will be able to look at the last chance items. That means the items that are going. Some are discounted up to 60%. Others are not discounted at all, but you can choose your items of what you want. So I'm going to go live on Facebook. I go to my group now. I don't know why I can't go to my page, but I can't. So in just a second, we'll be live and we'll be looking at the catalog. I'm going to go through the catalog to make it easier. All right, so that should make it easier. You can have a picture of what's going to be discontinued so that if you want it, you can get it starting April 9th. Started with the mini catalogs. That's the easy one. So these are the items that are going to stay and go. And in the mini, there's quite a few items that are going to stay. While I go through this, I will go ahead and give you the discounted prices if they're discounted. If I don't give you a percentage, that'll mean that it's not discounted. So what is going are the ribbon, the square pillow boxes, and these beautiful backed hearts and flower gems. They're just wonderful. And so they are all going along with the paper is going. So what is staying is the bundle, but remember, once this goes into the new catalog, you do not get the 10% off. Although in May, starting in May with the new annual catalog, all customers spending at least $20 will get a 10% discount automatically. So that's good news. All right. So an overall 10% on your final bill, which will help with shipping since shipping's 11%. After $7.50 or something like that, then it's 11%. So if you don't spend $80, then you're spending more than 11% on shipping. Just an FYI, just to try to get that in. So this is staying, which is a lovely, lovely set. As you can see, very cute. I did not get it. I think I will be getting it actually because it is so cute. I do believe I did get that ribbon since it's so gorgeous. So by April 9th, you might want to get that ribbon. Again, here, there's no discounted prices, okay? Then what we have, the Sending Love bundle is staying, but the 10% discount will be removed. Okay, so you can see that. All right. Then here, the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle is staying. So all of this is staying and the punch is staying. But again, the 10% discount will not be available after April 30th. All right. Then we will have the Hooray for Surprises bundle will stay. You will find out that a lot of the mini catalog is staying, which is excellent because that is really a smart move, I think, on their part because, we can't use all the bundles that we buy in such a short period of time, January through April. So I think that is being very considerate. The other thing that is staying is the Lifetime of Love bundle. So this beautiful bundle is staying and the ribbon is staying. Everything else, the petal pink and pretty peacock foil gems is also staying. The paper and the 12 by 12 and the gold foil flower cards and envelopes are going. All right. So those are going again. 10% will be removed, but now you get 10% overall anyway. So next this is going to stay. Lifetime of Love bundle is going to stay. There you go. And here, Delicate Forest bundle is going to stay. I'm so happy about this bundle. I really love this bundle. And I haven't been able to use it yet, and I'm looking forward to using it. Then the brayer stays, the Thoughtful Moments hybrid embossing folder stays, the Adoring Hearts bundle stays. And this stays right here. So that is going to be very, very nice. All right. So this whole bundle is going to stay, and this is going to stay. All right. Very good. I love this. I do have this. I did use it. It's gorgeous. It does some great fun designs and things. Okay. This, your Hills of Tuscany is going. And your Wild Fern bundles is staying. Again, I will copy and put up the list, but the list is really kind of cumbersome. So going through the catalogs will help you. But if you see something, you can go ahead then and put it down. What I would suggest you do is at this point is maybe I should read the page numbers too as we go through this. Maybe that would be helpful. So this is page 23. So if you have an online um, manual, then you can go to page 23 and your painted lavender bundle is staying. So this is staying. The only thing that's going from this sweet collection is the stamp set here. Perennial postage stamp set is leaving. Everything else is staying. So the gems, the paper, I've nowhere seen that the paper is going. This is wonderful. This bundle, the butterflies, these dies, these new dies, which are great, are staying. So this is on page 23. So the only item that is going is the perennial postage stamp set. I think I will read the page numbers. And that was that. We did that. So then on page 26, that is all going. Easter Lilies bundle is gone. Page 27, Excellent Eggs bundle is gone. Page 28, the Everyday Details bundle is staying. Page 29, Blueberry Bunches is staying. Page 30, The Cake Fancy is staying. Page 31, Flower Cart Bundle is staying. Page 32, the balloon bundle, hot air balloon bundle is staying on page 33. The baker's twine is staying. The rainbow adhesive back dots is staying. The paper, number 4, lighter than air on page 33 is going. Page 35. The oval punch on page 35 is staying. The stamp set filled with happiness is going. Page 36 is staying. Page 37, the bundle, ice cream swirl bundle is staying. Page 38, mix and mask. This entire set is staying. There are 4 items on page 38. They all are staying. Here is page 41, Nature's Sweetness. So, the Lovely Sweet bundle is staying, which is number 1. The Nature's Sweetness Specialty Designer Series paper is staying. Adhesive backed cork rounds is going. And number 3, the Notes of Nature bundle is going. And the gold faux leather trim, number 2, is going. So number 2 is going, number 3 is going, and number 4 is going on page 41. So bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. I love this. I got this. I'm so happy I did. It's not discounted. I probably will get this now because it is a beautiful. This is the set that's going. It's beautiful. Page 44, Memories and More, both are going. The cards and envelopes are 20% off. The card pack is 40% off. So those are the 50 total double-sided cards with 6 sticker sheets. They're going to be 40% off at $10. It's going to be 20% off at $10. These cards and envelopes are very lovely. I did a very lovely card with the last paper pumpkin, not this past one, but the bunny one. Anyway, page 45, Let's Chat is 20% off. That's the phone. On page 46, they're all staying. Daggone Friendly and Botanical Beauty are all staying. Those are full-faced stamps, lovely stamps. You saw another full-faced one on my site that's coming in the new catalog. The mini alphabet dies on page 47 are staying, and the Planted Paradise is staying on page 47. On page 49, the Kiddin' Around bundle. This bundle is staying. The paper is going. The gems are staying. So 1 and 2 are staying. 3 is going on page 49. Again, I will give you the list on my page of all the items, but this at least gives you a view so you can go to the list. And if you want to see what something looks like, you can go through the video. On page 50, this is that whole bundle that is staying around, the Kidding Around. Very happy on page 51, Bright Skies Bundles is staying around, which is great. These are part of these gems that are leaving and might be on a discount, so you might check that out and you might get those. All right. These 2 stamp sets on page 52, the Submarine Life Bundle is staying. This is really cute because they can turn this upside down to make it look like a dirigible. There it is versus a submarine. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Page 53, the Cutest Cows bundle is staying. Okay, so this is that whole suite, rock and roll suite collection is all going. And I do not see 10% on the dies. But these are the ones that might go with the clouds, which is the adhesive backed lightning and stars. You might want those. on page 55, number 2. Page 56 is staying. Page 57 is staying. Page 58 is staying. This is your beach day bundle. 59 is going. Cliffs by the ocean. Page 61. The dies are going. The thoughtful expression dies are going. You might want to get these. The thoughtful, the paper, the designer paper, poetic expressions is going. The gems are staying, champagne iridescent dots. And the thoughtful expression stamp set is staying. So if you bought that, you might want to get this. It's going. Or get the bundle now, if you didn't get the bundle. Here, that's that bundle on page 62. Here, the quiet reflection is staying. You will note that on those items that are going, not many of them are discounted. The page 64, the stippled roses bundle is staying. The inspirational sketches. I did show you a picture of this and how I grouped those together. I do love this set. I think it's going to be gorgeous, and I am looking forward to building a card with this set. Page 65, inspirational sketches is staying. Now this will make it a lot easier, I thought, also to show you what's staying and what's going as far as the dies. So this is all about the dies. So pay attention, dies. Adoring Hearts bundle dies, stay. We're on page 67. Beach Day bundle stays. Be My Valentine, not bundle, dies, stays. Punch stays, dies, stay. Now, basically, this does not really have a stamp set. So, this does, and it's staying. This has a stamp set and is staying, and this has a stamp set and is staying. Staying. You see the dies also have cut out for the lightning. So you can use those if you don't get the gems. Okay. Page 68. So the Easter lilies bundle, we said we're going, so the dies are going. And we said here the cutest cows bundle is staying, so is the stamp set. Delicate forest bundle is staying, and so is, the dies, so is the stamp set. I say bundle, but it's the dies and the stamp set. Here, it's that whole system, which has masks and dies and stamp set, and that's all staying. That's on page 68. The only thing that's going away is the Easter lilies bundle. The everyday details bundle, so those dies and stamp set are staying. The excellent eggs bundle completely going. Flower cart bundle, dies, everything staying. Heartfelt hexagon bundle, everything is staying. Page 70, we're all staying. All of these, hooray. We went through that earlier, went through that. It's just helping you focus. And all of that on page 70, all are staying. So hooray for surprises, hot air balloon, ice cream swirl, kidding around bundle, staying. I am repeating myself, but I think that this helps you when we go through this. Lifetime of Love bundle, staying. Lovely Sweet bundle, staying. This is going. The whole bundle. Painted Lavender bundle, staying. Perennial Postage bundle. Now, the stamp set is going. This was on stamp set is on page 25. This is where I want to show you that. So the stamp set, the perennial postage stamp set is going, but these are staying. That's that one. This is all going Rockstar. This is all staying. The Sending Love bundle and the Stippled Rose bundle is all staying, right? So stamp set going, all of this is going. So Marine staying, stamp set staying, dies going, no discount. All of this is staying. Trusty Tools bundle, Wild Thrones bundle, all staying. Now here are those embossing folders, so you can see all the embossing folders on page 75 are staying. All of the embossing folders on page 75 are staying. I like to go from down here. All the punches are staying. Your bee puncher, your cow puncher, your hexagon, and your modern oval all are staying. All of the cards and envelopes are going. The only two designer series paper that I have not seen that are going are the Nature's Sweetness and the Perennial Lavender, which are beautiful and exciting. The only other one I would have wanted to stay was that one, but it's not. The Forever Love. That one's gorgeous, so if you don't have that, you might want to check it out. There are no discounted prices here. Just to give you a review, we've already talked about this. There's that little submarine punch staying. Those are the masks are staying. That's the brayer. The cork is going. The petal pink pretty peacock, the adhesive back lightning and stars is going. And the gold faux leather trim is going. And the sweet sorbet, of course, is going because of the color. And then, of course, the carnival treats. After April 30th, in May, when the new catalog comes out, all of you there will be no more workshops, and everyone who spends at least $20 with Stampin' Up will get a 10% discount, which takes care of those bundle changes if you want to wait or not, but you will get a 10% discount at the end of your pricing. Now, what I will do, this is the annual catalog, is if I'm going to try, this catalog is extensive in terms of what is going. And it is, I thought, very surprising how much stuff is going. So on it is the Bright and Beautiful, page 14 suite. And everything about this suite is gone. The suite is leaving on page 15, 14 and 15. Our suite is gone. All right. This is the annual catalog. All of page 16 and 17 are gone except for the punch. The circle saying punch that is 2 3/8 inches is staying. Everything else on page 16 and 17 are going. So you can write down in your notes, page 16, gone. Page 17, gone. Circle punch stays. Page 18, all going. Page 19, all going. Page 20, all going. Page 21, all going. Our little cherries, cute little cherries, tempting little cherries are going. Beautiful seasonal branches set is going. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Look at how pretty that is. All going. Now, we have a discount on page 22. We have a discounted item, and that is the Dainty Delights. And it's going to be 30% off of $25. 30% off of $25. The Hope You Know on page 22 is staying. Page Handmade Hugs stamp set is going. And I believe it says page 148. I'm going to go to page 148 because I think that tag is going also. That coordinates with the handmade tag. Yes, the handmade tag is 20% off. So here that's going to be going as well at 20% is the tag. Okay, so is the punch. Just so you know. Okay. Page 24, all going. Dies are going as well. Nature print dies going as well. Color and contour and scallop contour dies going. If you haven't got those scallop contour dies, you might want them. All of page 24 and 25, including the dies, are going. April 30th will be gone. Page 26, dies as well, going. That is Sending Smiles. It's a great little set because you have the sending and the flower in the front, and then you can put whatever you want on the inside or a little tag right underneath. It's a very nice set. Page 27, the Pansy Patch. It's been around a long time and it is now going. Lovely, lovely, beautiful set, and it is going. Dies included are going. The Super Cool. 50% off of the Super Cool set. What a fun set. On page 28. Page 29 is Refreshing Bundle. All of it's going. The bundle, the dies, the stamp set, it's all going. So here, what we have is, I believe on this, let's go shopping. The dies are on page 158. I want to see something because, yes, let's go shopping is going. This whole suite is going. The that's on this page, page 31. And I think I'm just going to see loose silver sequence on page 139. I think that's all going, page 139. The sequence is staying. The sequence is staying. No, loose silver sequence. No, loose silver sequence is 40% off. That's going to be 40% off. And then that on page, I want to see if there was a percentage off on that on page 158. I'm not going to take you through these back pages. That's why I'm doing that here now. Page 158. Do I have a discounted? Do I have a discounted? That is Lazy Days bundle. No, that's not that one. It's the, what is that? Page 158. It says Lazy Days. That's not Lazy Days. It's Let's Go Shopping bundle. Let's Go Shopping stamp set. And Let's Go Shopping dies. Let's see. Oh, there it is. It's 20% off. The dies are 20% off. And I noticed something else on the refreshing. I told you the refreshing bundle. These are the dies are 20% off on the dies. Yes. Yes, that's true. Yes. And so those dies are, yeah, those dies are discounted. So the dies, we haven't gone through that, but the beautiful balloons, That, the dies are 10% off. I did not give you that. The balloon, the dies are 10% off. The dies are 10% off, just so that you know. Okay. So I'll have to go through the back through the dies on these sets so that you know. But page 31, it's all going 20% off on dies. The citrus is going, and you're going to get a 20% off on the citrus. The Good Feeling stamp set is going as well. So page 32, the Sweet Citrus, 20% off. And then on the Good Feelings, you're going to, on the stamp set, you're going to get 20% off. Here on the Good Feelings stamp set is going to be discontinued on page 33. And that citrus, which is page 169, might as well do it this way, so it's page one. Oh, that's that embossing folder on the citrus. Sweet Sister Hybrid embossing folder is going to go ahead and stay. Yes, that stays. The citrus embossing folder stays. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. That's on page 169. Embossing folder is going to stay. It's a hybrid, so it's going to have the coordinating dies with it, and that'll all stay. All right. But the stamp set goes. All right. So two-tone flora on page 34 is going, but the something fancy is staying. And the dies on page 166 on the something fancy, page 166, something fancy is staying, yes. The Sentimental Park is staying, and the Best Family Ever is staying. The Petal Park stamp set is going at 40%, but the punch is staying. So this is going at 40%, and the punch is staying. It's a great time to buy this if you didn't buy this on page 37. Page 38, all of it is going, and the Apple Harvest stamp set is 60% off. The cottage wreaths are going, and the dies, the cottage wreath dies are 10% off. So this is going, and the dies are 10% off on page 39. The chic is going, and on page 163, the chic dies are 50% off. The dies are 50% off. They're beautiful dies. Beautiful dies. You can just get the dies. Beautiful, beautiful dies. So here, the Wonderful Thoughts, that all is staying on page 41. There are a lot that's going here. On page Regal, page say 42, all of it is going. And the dies are on page 166. So those are these are going at 40% off. So this is 40% off on the dies for that beautiful set. And then this one is going to be the Brightest Glow. And so here, the Brightest Glow coordinates with Labels Aglow dies on page 164. Label Aglow dies. And those are 50% off. Actually, you probably want to see those dies anyway, so I probably should show them to you. Okay, so I'm going to show you, so I'm going to stop on that because you probably want to see those dies anyway, even though they're not here, you'll want to see them and then you'll get those percentages off on those sets. Perched in a Tree is gone, page 43. Ringed with Nature is gone, but that embossing folder, that hybrid embossing folder with the rings is not gone. The stamp set is 40% off. That's a cute stamp set. Celebrate with Tags seems to be staying. Unless I misread it, it seems to be staying. You can always check the list. The entire zoo collection, the suite collection on page 46 is going. The ribbon, okay, the ribbon is going to be 40% off. Ribbon Duo Combo Pack. So that's going to be $6 for 2 of these ribbons. Beautiful ribbon combo pack. Looks like a parakeet party in a pink. So that looks lovely. The bird's eye view is staying on page 48 and 49. All of the chicken, the hay chuck bundle is going. Since everything's here and there's no percentage off written down, there is no percentage off. It's only for those hidden ones that I did not see. The Happy Easter, that is a bundle and it is going for 50% off, I believe. Let me see something. No, that's the stamp set is 50% off, and the Bunny Punch on page 148 is 20% off. So that punch for that one, it's color coded, is 20% off, and this is 50% off. What a great deal. If you didn't get that set, what a great deal to get that set. Happy Labels is 50% off, and the Silly Goose is 50% off. The Taco Fiesta is going to go, and the little monkey bundle is going to go. So is the monkey. And so that punch is going, and there you go. That's on page 52. Page 53 is the Biggest Wish, and that is going. The Hello Kiwi, that is going to go off for 50%. All right. The milkshake set is going to go off at 50%. On page 166 are the dies for that, and the dies are going to be 50% off. That is what's the 50%, I believe, are the dies. Yes. And they were $30. That's $15 for the dies. And the set is going to be normal price. Page 55 is staying, phrase for all. Page 56 is going. Here, the whole Little Dreamers bundle is going. The Hello Ladybug is going. The punch, again on page 149, which I know I'll be showing you again anyway. Let's see if it is a price. What page is that on? Page 149, 149, 149. The Ladybug is 40% off. That's a good deal. The Happy Hedgehog is 50% off the punch. The punch is 50% off. The Sweet Songbird. The Sweet Songbird is 50% off. The bird is the punch is 50% off. So you have the Ladybug punch that punches this out for 40% off. The hedgehog, which takes this hedgehog and punches him out for 50% off. And then this punch is 50% off for this bird right here. The Playing in the Rain is staying. The Everyday Thanks on page 60 is going. By My Side is going on page 61. Gone, gone. Only thing on page 60 staying is Playing in the Rain. Aren't I excited? I think this is wonderful. Okay, so here what is happening, I did not see that the paper was going. And I don't know if it's in the same color. I'll just say that. The embossing folder is going for 40% on page 63 with the Sweet Collection. So that is the Countryside Blossoms embossing folder is 40% off. The stamp set is going. The dies are staying. Lasting Joy, 50% off. Textured Floral Bundle is all staying. Lovely bundle. Quiet Meadow is going, and 164. Quiet with Meadow dies. The Meadow dies are 50% off. Those are beautiful dies. The Meadow dies are beautiful dies on page 164. This is all going page 67. The Timeless Arrangement Bundle is gone. The Darling Details is gone. No discount, as with the Timeless Arrangement. Beautiful. So it's going. Just My Type is going. Here, the Earthen Elegance. The only thing that I saw that is staying is the ribbon is staying. This is page 157 are the dies. 157 are the dies, and the dies are 20% off. So these are 20% off. They did it in a different section, so that's why I don't have all the dies and the way the list goes. So I just did it by their list and their pages. Page 72, Courage of Faith is staying, but the Hope and Prayer is going, and Places in the Heart are going. This is all going, and page 160 is the die. 160 is the die, and that is 50% off. And then this is a punch, and I know the punch is going, and the punch on that heart punch is 50% off. The stamp set is 60, the punch is 50. What a great set. If you haven't gotten this set, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And it punches out these pieces, and this makes a little angel upside down. I showed that last year. I just think that's wonderful. And this is really pretty. This is for many things you can use. This little banner, I really like these sayings in the banner and how it works. And of course, you've got a little time and a heart. So Valentine's is a very nice. Flowers nice. So that's a nice set too. All right, Everlasting Beauty, 10% off. Stamp set. Here's to Love is staying, and Kindest Expressions is staying. That stamp set. Okay, here we have the embossing folder, which is a twisted rope embossing folder, is 20% off. The paper is going, that's embossed. The bundle is staying. Page 80, Supremely Awesome, and its science is gone, as long as with page 81, which is Construction Zone. 80 and 81 all gone. No dies associated. Next Destination is 50% off. I think this is lovely. And I think it's worth it from what I've seen. I think it's worth it for in the future if you like travel and all that kind of stuff. I think that you can use that with the future materials in the new catalog. Sweet and Priceless is going to go. Sweet stamp set, and He's All That is going to go. There are dies on page 162. 162 dies. It says coordinates with All That dies. Let's see, on page 162, with All That dies. Oh, All That dies. Here they are, 40% off. So the dies here are 40% off. They look quite different from the circle ovals. Those look quite different here from that manly set. Cool. If you don't have that, that's going to be nice. The dies are 40% off. Stamp set is not discounted. The ocean front is gone. Grassy Grove is staying, which is wonderful. Wild and Sweet is gone. This collection is completely gone. The paper is 40%. The Reach for the Stars and Reach for the Stars on page 159. Those dies, you can see that most of the dies are on sale that are going. Let's see if this one is 159 Reach for the Stars. It is 10%. So that's really nice. So 10% on the dies. Well, that's really nice. This is going at 40% the paper. This is going, the stamp set's going. That is all gone. The Legendary Ride is staying. On the ocean, the boat on page 165 are the dies. And on page 165, these are going to go for 50%. So the dies are 50% off. And so that's good. Beside me is staying. On page 90, the Fun on Wheels is all going. And page 157 is the bicycle, and that is 40% off. These are 40% off. And then this is staying, the Crafting with You. I'm really happy. If you haven't gotten this, you might think about this set. It's so fun. If you have somebody that does artwork or that sews or knits or paints, right? Here's for painting. And then of course us, and then in here they have all kinds of different things, and including an embossing machine and a cut and score machine and just everything. It's just a really cute set. It's a go-to. It was an ingenious set. I love it. So Enjoy the Rhythm is going at 50%. The Brood for You is going, and on page 162, those dies are going. Let's see, since the dies seem to be going on sale, they are 50% off. So what I will do is when I go to the back for the dies, I will just show you the ones that you didn't see that I marked that aren't part of this, that aren't part of a bundle. Okay, so Level Complete is going. Then this whole collection is going, and the punch that's on page is going also, and that punch is going for 20% off. Yes, when all this is going. Paper's 20% off on that Inked Botanicals, page 94 and 95. And the discounted items is the punch and the paper at 20%. Page 96, In the Moment, is gone, but the Layering Leaves is staying, and Go to Greetings is gone. It's great greetings, great sizes. All right, just a note, thank you, and happy birthday, and thinking of you. And hello is here, also a small hello, but basically you have everything else in varying sizes, which makes it nice. That was on page 97. Page 98, everything's gone, and so is the punch. And that's going to be going for 50% off. The punch is 50% off. And of course, it'll punch that one out. The Bold Bouquet is gone. The Bold Bouquet is gone, which is Bold Bouquet, page 155, and that is 50% off those dies on page 99. Wildlife Wonder is gone. Scenic Wonders, a thought here, $13 for this. It's going to be 50% off, so $26, 50% off it's page 100 is $13. That's not bad. The Seaside Bay, I would guess the 50% off is on the dies, but let's find out. One's, or maybe both are. Maybe the stamp set and the dies are, since I did 155, put that down, and the dies came after, so 155. 155. Okay, I thought it said 150, 166. Oh, 166. Those are my dies, and they are 60% off. So the stamp set is 50% off. The dies are 60% off. What a winner. If you didn't get this set, what a winning set. This is the Gorgeous Made bundle. This is going on page 103. The paper is 30% off. The sequence is staying. Sequence adhesive backed sequence is staying. But the bundle is gone. The paper is 30% off. I'm just going to check page 157 just to see Gorgeous Made dies is 20% off. So Vertical Blooms is gone at 50%. Days to Remember is gone on page 104. Page 105 is Staying Coffee with Friends. So page 104, 50% off that Vertical Blooms. I think I'm going to get this Vertical Blooms. I think I like those. I didn't get those yet, and I think that would be a buy. Days to Remember, I like this because you can make any month at any time, circle or put a heart over or a balloon over for a birthday. It's just kind of a cute thing to do. All right, Marvelous Nature is 40% off. Botanical Layers is 60% off, and Your Path Awaits is 50%. That's page 106 has a 40%, page 107, 60, and 50% off items. Those are stamp sets. Here, Love for You, and we do have a 50% off on that stamp set, and that's on page 164. And that's going to be 164 is 60% off on the dies. That again, if I did get this, this is a winner. This is staying. Our wonderful sea turtle is staying. Our enchanted butterflies are going at 40% stamp set. That's on page 109. Enchanted butterfly, page 109, 40% off. And 108 are the Love for You stamp set and dies at a great reduced price. Okay, we have our Fresh as a Daisy collection. And what is going is the paper at 20% off on page 111. And the sequence here is going, and those are adhesive back solid gems. Those are going at 40%. And the paper is going to go at 20%. And the paper is called Fresh as a Daisy. The bundle is staying. Yay! We get to keep this bundle. If you haven't gotten it, it's a good time to get it. It's a great set. The Beauty of the Deep bundle is staying. And our Waves of Inspiration is going. And page 167, let's see. 167 is going at 50%. The dies here are going at 50% on Waves of Inspiration. Page 114, we are losing the Artistically Inked and the Prized Plant, and the Prized Plant is 50%. The way this works is you can go ahead and you stamp this, and then you stamp that over it, or this over it. You can decide how that works, or these as backgrounds. This is an interesting stamp set, and at 50%, at $10, this could make a great background stamp set, I think. I think this is a great background stamp set. Softly Sketched on page 115 is going. The Around the Bend, there are dies for Around the Bend on page 162. 162 is Around the Bend. And those are called Around the Bend Dies, page 162. Those are actually staying. So Around the Bend Dies are staying, and the stamp set is going. The alphabet, all of it is going. Not only the alphabet, but the punch on page 149 is going, and that punch punches out and is 30% off. And that punch just punches these out and all the letters. They're very cute. Stamped with Love on page 117 is staying. Okay, here we go. We're on page 118. And I'm going to tell you that the sketch plaid is the only one staying. So this guy is with us. Everything else is going. Berry Harvest on page 18, 50% off. And the Timeless Tiles, 40% off. Sketch plaid is the only item staying. On page 119, Watercolor World is staying. That's why I thought that that Traveler set back there, stamp set, you might want to keep or might want to get, keep in mind and want to get, because this is going to work also. So this is staying, all right? So that might help you see what might be coming up in the future. Snow crystals are going and perfectly detailed, 60% off, page 119. Okay, so there is all the new core colors. Anything that states core, obviously these are all gone. All the 2022, 2024 colors, all of this goes, right? Along with the paper, along with the writes, along with the blends. Anything that has these colors is gone. All right. And the new in-core colors that they did some specialty things with are gone. So the writes are gone. When you bought the pack of writes, they are gone. All right. So those are that kind of a thing. The other thing that is going and is on the basic cardstock, the very vanilla 144237 on page 126. That paper, that 8.5 by 11 paper, is going. Now, that is the thick cardstock, not the standard, not the 40 sheeter, but the 24 sheets is gone. And that, I think, depends if, what you think of that. But I thought that the vanilla, very vanilla, is already thicker. And so maybe this was too thick. So also the vellum cardstock on page 126 is going. Okay, 101856. This you might want to get. I love vellum. The cellophane 6x8 bags are gone at 10% off. And of course, the in-color treat bags are going, but they are 30% off. And the envelope treat boxes are going at 40% off. So you see that first row, cellophane bags, treat bags, envelope treat boxes, and vellum are going on page 126, along with that thick vanilla cardstock. Page 126 has a lot of items that are going. I'm going to pay attention to that. Page 127, these are all our specialty papers. You have number 2 at 50%, white center paper. You have rose gold paper at 10%, number 4. Number 5, textured shimmer paper at 40%, going away. Number 6, going away. So that's 2, 4, 5, and 6. 2 at 50%, 4 at 10%, 5 at 40%. That's on page 127. The in colors, the 12 by 12 textured specialty paper, 50% off. And the 2023, 2025 in colors 12 by 12 are going at 30%. Okay. And the distressed gold is also going. That's that beautiful distressed gold color that's going. So what is staying in other words, is very little. And actually is the gold foil sheets are staying on that page. So 1 and 3 are the only items that are staying. So holographic trio, and that's number 1, and gold foil sheets, number 3 are staying. Everything else is going. So page 127. So when you look at those sheets, and I'm giving you the pages, you can look at the page and then see those items, and that's how they list it, is by page. So the papers we have discussed, this is the only paper we did not discuss, was the delightfully eclectic paper, which is a big batch of paper, and it's 50% off. So it's $15 for tons of paper for 48 sheets. So we talked about these. This one, Earth and Elegance, is 10% off. These are all going. This is going the Glorious Gingham, which we haven't seen yet. That's 20% off. So when we went to these pages for these suites, I gave you the information on those papers, except for the Glorious Gingham, which is 20% off. So I gave you all that information. The In Color Designer Series assortment is 40% off on page 133. You want to look at page 133 because these In Color patterns, which are changed out every year, all of those are going. So whether they're in the brights, the neutrals, the regals, the subtles, the core colors, they're gone. All right. Now, the brights and the neutrals on page 133 on those last year's pattern is 10% off. The regals are 30 and the subtles are actually 20. So basically all of this page on 133 is going, all those papers are going. Some are discounted, some are not. Gold Celebration, we talked about that. That is going. That was on the balloon page, the first pages, and the Vellum Basics at 40% off on page 133. So you want to check those pages. Okay, this we talked about, the cards and more, memories and more cards. The memories and more cards here. The card pack is 30% off, and the Bright and Beautiful cards and envelopes are 40% off. That was part of that balloon set, and those are going. Okay, 30% and 40, and then the craft note cards, which are the smaller cards, are 10% off. The basic white 3x3s are going, and the very vanilla note medium size envelopes on page 135 are going. So that's the vanilla thick cardstock, and the very vanilla medium size envelopes are going along with the vellums. Quite a few vellums are going. This is page 136, and these are decorative masks. Usually they change out the decorative masks. So the 2 are going, number 3 and 4. Number 3, the artistic, is at 10%, and number 4, the square, 4 square, is 40%. The embossing powders are supposedly staying. They're just going to be not sold in the same fashion. So they will be there. You just have to look at them in a different way. The heat and stick powder is going, where you use the heat tool, and that is going to be at 30% off. Okay, that heat and stick powder. Now, as far as the gems are going, we do have quite a few gems that are going. The gems are on page 139 through 141. So pages 139 through 141, you're going to have multiple gems going. You're going to have these going at 30%. You're going to have these going. The brads are going at 40%. I suggest you get those brads. They're going to be helpful. Number 3, we talked about that. That is 40%. And the daisies. If you haven't gotten these, the daisy set is staying. So those daisy embellishments I might get. They're not reduced price, but I might get those. Iridescent pastel gems, number 1, they are going at 40%. Number 6 is going. Festive Pearls at 30%. Number 9 is going on page 140. At those are the in color pearls. Of course, they would be going because it's in color. Anything in color will go. Iridescent Rhinestone Basic Jewels, number 11 at 40% off. Those are really pretty. 40% off of $7.50. That's quite a good deal. You might want to check that out. Page 141. These rustic metallics are going. I should make an X, not a plus sign. Then the brushed metallic dots, which is number 4, is going. So those are the two metallics that are going. They're both 20% off. Then number 6 is going, which is the in color, the 2023, 2025 in color dots at 10% are going. And then the opaque ovals are going, okay, at 40% off. So those are going 40% off. The number 10, the pastel adhesive back sequence at 40% off. And the gilded leafing, if you haven't done this, I've done some videos on this. This really is great with a little bit of glue or even double-sided tape. You can make this work. If you haven't got this, it's 40% off of $9. It's gold. I would get it. I might get another container. I think it's fun. Vintage bottle shaker domes are going at 40%. So those are going to go as well. Okay, that's page 141. And now here are the ribbons. Again, quite a few of the ribbons are going. The herringbone ribbon, page 143. So you're on page 143. You will note that all of the ribbons are going here, except for the black and white gingham ribbon is staying. Everything else is going. And they are all at a percentage off, except for the pecan pie. So the herringbone, 20%. The balmy blue and white, 40%. The balmy blue and white 3/8 double stitched, 40%. The pool party, 40%. I did a whole little set of cards with the green here on this real red and garden green. Wonderful ribbon, actually, 30%. And you get two, 30% off. Night of Navy, 40% off. These are all the in colors. Okay, Wild Wheat, Copper Clay, Moody Mauve, Boho Blue, Pebbled Path. Okay, these are all going, but the discounted ones are the Copper Clay is 20%, and I think all the rest are 40%. I think that's what I saw. Sometimes don't quote me on it, but I know they're off, but it was quite the list, as you can see. So the Real Red and Burlap ribbon is 40%. Misty Moonlight is 30%. So, and the sheer ribbon, this is gorgeous ribbon. I just worked with that ribbon also, is 30% off. That's a gorgeous ribbon if you haven't gotten that ribbon. So you can see that on page 143, you want to check that sheet and look at all those ribbons and see if one of those aren't ones that you want to go ahead. The 2022, 2024 in color Baker's Twine, I believe is going. And the page 144, the metallic woven ribbons are going at 40% is what I saw, I believe. And the Simply Elegant is going, and the jute trim twine at 50% is going. These are fun because they keep they twirl, and they're really nice actually, and fun to play with because you can make them into things like you can spell a word like oh, you know, because they're curly and stuff. So like oh and exclamation mark, you might be able to do some stuff with that. All right, and those are 50% off. Now these, again, just to show you, some of these are the Country Bouquet, as I said, was 50% off. The Dragonfly now is going as 50% off. The Handmade Tag we saw is 20. The Bunny is 20. The Lasting Labels is no percentage off. The Cloud is 50% off. The decorative circle is going, the double oval is going. This page 148. All right, so 50, 50, 20, 20, 50. The only thing on this, the only two items that are staying here are the elegant edge tag topper and the bow. Everything else on page 148, look at those punches, see what those discounted prices are. There's quite a few. Here on page 149, the Pedal Park Builder Punch is staying. Okay. And the other, and that is the only thing that's staying on that page, on page 149. The best label with the alphabet, 30% off. The vintage bottles with that vintage bottle stamp set, 50% off. The very best trio corners, if you did not get this, this can be very helpful. I even showed you how to make a card with this, and this one in particular, or that one you could use, of course, but this also gives you a ribbon hole. These are great for tags and all kinds of things. This is a great, great trio punch if you haven't got that. The cherry builder, again, that was with a stamp set, 50% off. Bird, 50% off with a stamp set. The sailboat builder does not have a stamp set anymore, 50% off. Hedgehog has a stamp set, 50% off. Ladybug builder has a stamp set, 40% off. This has a stamp set, 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 this has a stamp set. All right, and they're all off. This has a stamp set, which is also going to be going. And this has a stamp set, which is going to be going. This has a stamp set, which is going to be going. So those are pages 148, 149. Pay attention to those pages. Big news on page 151. There are blocks that are leaving. They are blocks A, G, and I. I do like these. I love A and G. I think I'm going to get a couple more. I think they're great blocks. So if the blocks are going, that means this kit is not going to be working anymore. Clear block storage caddy is going. No reduced pricing on those. These we went through. I gave you that data. Here, you were not able to see some of those. You saw the stamp sets, but you did not see the actual dies. Page 162, dies around the bend. The artistic flower one. The all that's with all the sayings with the male. This is the aspen tree one. Basic borders. There's no stamp set with this. This is 40% off. The brood. Brilliant background, no stamp set, 50% off. All that is 40% off. And again, aspen tree is 40. That's page 162. The only things that are staying is around the bend and the alphabet a la mode. These are large letters, no stamp set. No stamp set. The chic I showed you, that's 50% off on those. Those are great. Christmas pine cone, there's no stamp set associated with this. That's 50% off. The country wreath, no stamp set, 10% off. This, the cracker treat box, no stamp set, 20% off. Dainty Delight that had that stamp set, 50% off. These are beautiful. You don't need a stamp set maybe for this one only. These are great silhouettes, gorgeous. The Delightful and Doily Hybrid is going. No stamp set, dots and spots, 40% off. No stamp sets, page 163. This is Give It a Whirl. No stamp set, 50% off. Gorgeous Garden, no stamp set, 30% off. Labels Aglow, 50% off. I think I showed you that. The Lighting the Way, 50% off. Here is the Love for You, and here's the Meadow, 50% off. So here again, you see this one, I didn't give you that information, and I didn't give you that information on page 164 because it did not have a stamp set. Labels Aglow either at 50% off. So you can see here, all of these are going. 30, 50, 50, 50, 60, 50. Page 164. Take a peek. They tell you, Quiet Meadow stamp set on page 66. Coordinates with Lighting the Way stamp set, page 24. Coordinates with Love for You stamp set, page 108. Brightest Glow stamp set, page 42. So that was with page 42. I don't remember that. Oh, that goes with this, Brightest Glow. Here it is. There it is. That goes with that. Stamp set is not 50% off, just the dies, but this is for the season greetings and all that. That's a nice one. You might want that with that. That would be pretty. All right. Page 165. This is going patchwork pieces at 50%. Natural prints, that was with coordinates with nature prints. That's the nature print one, 50% off. That's staying. That's on the ocean. That's going at 50%. The pansies are going off at 50%. Paper florist is going off at 50%, does not have a stamp set. Patchwork pieces at 50% does not have a stamp set. Petal patterns, not a stamp set at 50%. As you can see here, going crazy here. Dies are going out. I check those dies very closely in those stamp sets and see what I got. Because here we go again. Here is page 166. This went with the reindeer, 40%. This is with the contours, 30%. You can tell the flowers right there, 30% off. These were the Seaside Bay, 60. This was the Sending, 40. Sentimental Silhouettes, this is on page 166, 50. The Milkshake, 50. The Sentimental Park and the Something Fancy are staying. Dies are going. The tags, tailor-made tags are going. Stitched with Whimsy. No stamp set, 40%. Going. Sweet Citrus Hybrid is going at 50%. Is going at 50%. The Tree Rings Hybrid is going at 60%. So the citrus that worked with that citrus stamp set, the Sweet Sister is going, it's 50%. There was some question over there, but I think it's because it was on a different page the way they did it. Because they duplicate, it makes it sometimes hard. Tree Rings Hybrid, 60%. So that's all going. The citrus and that are going. This is the two-tone flora going. It does have the two-tone flora stamp sets on page 50. Tailor-made tags going, and the waves going at 50%. These are going at 50. These are wonderful tags. They're very fun, work very well. You might want to get those at 50% off. They're $11. Oh my goodness, what a deal. Okay, embossing folders, cascading ruffles, gone on page 168. Delightful doily hybrid is staying. The doily hybrid is staying. There was something else here that was similar, I thought. Maybe not. Yes, the delightful doily hybrid. See, here they say it's going, and here they didn't. Maybe, so I'm in a question with that one. You might check that out. Cascading ruffles gone. Elegant Ecliptus 3D gone. Geometric patterns and the Merry Melody. If you didn't get this one, it's going. Not discounted. The ones that are discounted are the Cascading Ruffles, Elegant Eucalyptus, and the Geometric Patterns. They are all going at a very discounted price. Cascading is 50, Elegant Eucalyptus is 50, Geometric Patterns at 40. And the Merry Melody is not discounted. I do not understand the doily hybrid. I'm not sure what's going on there. It's confusing. Okay, So quatrefoil on page 169, 40% off, raindrops 50% off, stripes and splatters is 50% off, and the time-worn type is 40% off. That's a delightful one. Timber hybrid rings, again, maybe one embossing folder. See, again, this one too is I'm not sure what that's saying. So maybe they are staying the hybrids. I would check on that. Not sure what's going on with those. Those citrus, the doily, not sure what the doily, these three are confusing to me. Because they mentioned them there, but they didn't mention them when I was on this page, so I'm not sure what's going on. So I would check if they're going out or not. And you will see that on April 9th. If you want it, you'll see that it has a discounted price or not, because on these, which they might have done it just here, they're saying they're 60% off. So you'll see that immediately that hybrid is discounted. And if it's not, that means it's probably staying. So, but I guess it said it here in the dies and didn't say it here on the embossing folders. So that's what I'm guessing. But they're still all going. They just didn't say it. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, wow. What a day, right? Well, again, I gave you the pages. I showed you, at least you have an idea of how much is going. That I think is helpful. Most of this catalog, a lot of this catalog is staying, and a lot of this catalog is going. So we're going to see what's coming up next with that new catalog that is coming out in May. And April 9th is a big day for you guys. I will keep you posted. I will send the list in. Please go to my Facebook page, Renee's Paper Crafts 1.0, to actually see the list of items. All right. So I am done for the day. I hope this was kind of helpful, at least got you through. I know I went fast, but hopefully you can rewind when you see something you like, and you can see what it says on that page when you look at the list or when you repeat what I said. All right. I will talk at you later. Please comment. I hope this helped you out. And I will talk to you soon. All right. Bye-bye now.